しの暇で今日風呂響く日々素敵なハロベッドに隠れる俺も見ろ鋭い牙には真っ赤ねカイロに隠れる俺も見ろヘビロ指に髪の毛くぼこれがハロウィン楽しいハロウィンハロウィンハロウィンハロウィンハロウィンハロウィントーンこの街はパンキンシンに大火災ハロウィントーンこの街はみんな恐怖を大攻撃通りの子供を買ってこらんワクワクしちゃうぜなんかだ
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. I'm Luigi, and this is
Diogenes.
Welcome. What are we going to talk about today? Going to talk about GiveSendGo, because I got a shill for Muni. Going to talk about Zero Hedge. 12 signs U.S. customers are experiencing far more financial stress than most people realize. And then I congregated it with ChatGPT to make it better and simpler. We'll talk about the Roasty sound tone. Very short thread. We'll talk about 4chan kind of being back and how there's two threads on it. I got a thread from 8chan and from 8kun. We'll talk about war in the Middle East, Sand Nigger War. Well, and then we'll finish it off with universal basic income.
I want you to put on a shirt, Lou.
Fuck no, not happening. Not really a fan of the wife beater. Oh well. Oh well. I was gonna do Avatar today, but that didn't work out, and it's fucking hot as shit. So sorry. There's some jiggle.
It's gonna be kind of rough in here when it gets 100 degrees outside.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna seal that up, and I think it'll be way better. There's a really big gap all around.
Well, no, and we need to put aluminum foil.
Yeah, that would help probably.
Especially back here where you're not using it. We need
Yeah.
to foam or close all this.
Yeah, for sure. Yep. So first, Lou started running again. I ran this morning. I'm going to run tonight. And if I just do that every day, I think that'll be really good. So I'm going to run in the morning and at night. I didn't run very much, just a little bit. But that's more than previously.
How far did you run?
Not like not even a quarter mile, probably. But it'll grow every day. If I increase the laps every day, it'll get better. So first, GiveSendGo. I don't know why I thought I had posted this in the show description links, but it's not there, so I'll put it there again. We got an anonymous donation 10 hours ago for $100. Thank you very much. I think we're like $200 to $300 away from it being done.
Yeah.
From having the court fees and bills paid. So thank you very much. We're like $200 to $300 away. We're really close. Thank you. I'll post in the description or whatever. Thank you very much. First thread or news. 12 signs that U.S. customers are experiencing far more financial stress than most people realize.
Let me stop you just a second.
Sure, go for it.
Just a second.
Go for it.
Go back to that. This is authored by Michael Snyder, who very famously exaggerates all bad things.
Okay.
And in fact, I lobbied for like 10 years to get his articles banned from Zero Hedge.
Really?
They're so bad.
Really?
Yes.
Okay, well, let's see what he has to say. We got, first, Consumer Mood Dumpster Fire Edition. Sentiment has dropped to 50.8%, second worst since 1952. People are more depressed than during the Great Recession.
Okay.
I agree. I mean, yeah, I think that's true. 73% admit they're financially screwed. Most Americans say they're stressed about money. Tariffs and inflation are the main culprits. I don't know about that. I think it's more like inflation.
Yeah, it's inflation.
Not tariffs.
No. Hold on. Now, remember, a large portion of the people in the country are Democrats.
Yeah.
And
women.
Democrats are all going to blame anything bad on Trump.
Yeah.
So if they're having economic problems, they're going to say it's tariffs when it's actually inflation.
Yeah. If you took every woman and just took their vote, the entire United States would be blue.
Of course.
That's fucking crazy. Savings. What savings? 2/3 feel behind on savings. Half think they'll never catch up. Retirement, LOL. Yeah. Living paycheck to paycheck. Over 60% are just scraping by. One missed paycheck away from eating ramen forever. Credit card debt hits 1.17 trillion. Americans are swiping like there's no tomorrow. Delinquencies are rising. I think that's true. Most people have their credit cards maxed out because they're using those to survive, and I'm one of them. So, I mean, I'm guilty of such things. I use the credit card to do a lot of the trailer. I put a lot of the trailer on the credit card. With that was the money I got back from the car rental, because I had to pay $400 for the car rental on the credit card, and then they gave me like $300 of it back, but I had to spend that on the trailer, so just poofed into nothing. Auto loans, can't pay, won't pay. 3% of auto loans are 90 days overdue. That's over 3 million cars. Home equity loans surge. People are borrowing against their homes like it's 2008. Foreclosures are ticking up. Retail apocalypse continues. 6,500 store closures in 2024. Even big names are going under. Well, there's no small business anymore. Small businesses can't even pay rent. Nearly half of small businesses are behind on rent. Highest rate since 2021. Young adults are drowning in debt. Nearly 10% of credit card balances for 18 and 29-year-olds are seriously delinquent. Because they just don't give a fuck. They're just not going to pay it. It's probably all niggers, too. Niggers don't give a shit. They max that stuff out and they never fucking pay it ever again. Clownworld says, credit not maxed. Feeling great. My credit cards were paid off before the Great American Road Trip. Like, pretty well paid off. After the Great American Road Trip, I maxed one of them for gas and just doing the trip. And, like, a few hotel rooms and stuff. And then just, boof, maxed. And then afterwards, I was spending like a couple hundred a month. Like $100 to $200 a month on necessities. Or stuff we needed. And that maxed the other one out. So, sucks, but that's how it is. Skipping meals to pay rent. Some are choosing between food and shelter. Skipping meals is the new budgeting strategy.
Fasting is good for you.
Yeah, beans and rice. All you need is beans and rice. Just buy a big old bag of rice, big old bag of beans.
No, you don't even need that.
Don't even need that. Fast.
Just fast.
Just fast. Just don't eat. Tariffs are the cherry on top. New 10% import tariffs and 145% on Chinese goods are making everything more expensive. Is it like 200 or something percent now?
Yeah, 245.
Yeah, 245. So this guy definitely sounds leftist if he's blaming tariffs as a chief culprit.
No, he's like libertarian kind of, but
yeah,
but like I said, he does he exaggerates everything to make it seem more apocalyptic no matter what happens.
Fashy says, I dump most of my money into a savings account, then rest on credit card, and then use the credit card until it maxes out. Seems to be working. I don't really want to buy a homestead abroad as soon as possible. Harold says, I don't blame anyone for debt maxing. I'm blessed to not have to be. Yeah, I mean, it's like, my goal right now is pay the credit cards off so I don't have to pay that interest on them. And also get a truck. So that's my big life goal right now. Pay credit cards off, get truck.
So I have a little anecdote
sure.
related to numbers 8 and 9, if you'll scoot back over
sure.
to that. The retail apocalypse and small businesses not being able to pay rent.
Okay.
So Josh and I have a little egg route where we try and get rid of these fucking eggs from all these chickens. And we had a line on a lady that has a little business where she has a commercial kitchen that she rents out to people. So, if you wanted to make something officially, you don't have to pay tens of thousands of dollars to get a commercial kitchen.
Right.
You can pay her like $1,000 a month or whatever.
Right.
So we went over there the first time, and she was ready to play. She bought every egg we had in the car.
Wow. Nice.
Which was a lot. It was like 10 dozen or something.
Nice.
Then we went back the next week, and her husband was there, and they were kind of looking at each other, and they're like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Just let me just have the smaller eggs, just the smaller eggs, because we were selling those for cheaper.
Yeah.
So we sold them the smaller eggs. She couldn't even find the cash to pay for it. Her husband had to pull money out of his wallet to make a $36 bill.
Oof.
So yeah, they're fucking broke.
Yeah, oof. Everyone's broke. Everyone's hemorrhaging money right now. It's hard to even do, like, it's hard to do, like, side businesses, too. Which it should be, like, innate to America. That should be the foundation of America, is people trying to edge out a living doing work. So I guess we'll talk about Roasty's sound tone. I swear the same musical note tone is used in every song Roasty's listened to. Maybe we should call it Roasty tuning or the whore noise or something. Would you like to listen to it?
No.
Okay, it's pretty loud. It's like wub wub wub.
Yeah.
You could probably hear it a little. Whatever. I think a lot of what the Jews do and the people that run the music business is they've found out about these like hypnotic tone type things or simplistic tones that resonate with people on a general level.
Yeah.
And they use that in their music to brainwash people. So I think there's definitely something to this, but it's like brainwashing on a mass scale. They use it a lot in the nigger music too. This America says, I got married at 24. Me and my wife both come from pretty large families. 2 of her sisters and 1 of mine did the whore life shit, and it's pretty funny, not gonna lie. Every woman like these whores end up single mothers and bring down everything. We pretty much cut one of my sisters out of our life forever because she chose to bring drugs into our home and around our kids. Doing the Nick Ricada. I pray for her, but at the end of the day, I don't feel bad for these whores. These whores are just like you and every other person. Has the choice to live that lifestyle or live with fidelity
and integrity.
Fidelity. At the end of the day, skip out on modern society as a construct and trust in what has been working for thousands of years. Signed, married 10 years, 3 kids, home, dog, land, etc. Yeah, built for BBC. They're definitely brainwashed to like niggers. 100%. This Anand says, pop music has been refined and taken apart like a science. It's sort of like MSG. They figured out a way to make shit palatable to large segment of the population. It started with boy bands in the 90s. Lou Pearlman figured out what made New Kids on the Block a success and refined that formula when creating Backstreet Boys. He used focus groups and psychological studies, supposedly. He found what worked and what didn't. He wasn't creative, and neither were the members. He was just really good at marketing and seeing what people bought. Major solo artists all followed suit. Creativity and originality took a backseat to just serving what people want. If you look at pop music prior to the 2000s, it may not be something you enjoy, but you can tell there was some kind of unique creativity with most of it. They did it with movies as well. Look up The Hero's Journey and you'll see that a lot of movies follow the same basic timeline and formula. They all feel the same because they literally are the same. Kleinwald says, seeing our women act like that honestly just makes me sad now. Used to annoy me. Yeah. It's the degradation of society. It's brainwashing on a mass scale. I feel like before 2010, superhero movies were simply better than they are now, even though you're right about the formulaic approach. Spider-Man 1 to 3 felt like it had some kind of upbeat, hopeful attitude, maybe even a soul to it, but the new Spider-Mans, except for the one with returning William Dafoe, were all fucking awful. I have a 6-year-old client who's a Marvel freak since he was a teen in the 70s, 80s, and even he can't stand the stuff post-2010. Maybe it's just explained by kikes purposefully making their movies as bad as possible now or something out of spite. Well, it's that and DEI. Like the woke agenda. They have to insert the woke agenda into this stuff, and it makes it worse. Because they have to formulate the story around wokeness. It's bullshit. Any comments on that, Dio?
Stop consuming boy slop.
Yeah. In all forms.
In all forms.
Next! If you go to 4chan now, you get a see you soon up here at the top left. See you soon! Exclamation point. See you soon! And everyone's talking about it. New message on 4chan. See you soon. Pepe is like.
So I've got a idea on this.
Sure, tell me the idea.
That you might not like to hear.
Sure, tell me.
I think that everybody's constantly refreshing 4chan, trying
Yeah.
to get back on there.
Yeah, I am.
That costs money.
Yep.
So
They put this there as a placeholder?
they put that there to cut their cost.
Ah.
So now they can just serve this little, 5-byte file.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That makes sense. Yeah.
I.e., the money ran out.
The money is running out. You're probably right. Yeah. They will use bots to fake a spike in activity to lure you in.
If they can even get it back up and running.
Yeah. I feel like there's uncertainty now, though. Like, it might happen again at some point. I still think things are going to change again by the end of the year, whatever it is. Anyways, let's first wait till it comes back and we'll see.
So, why didn't they employ anybody to secure their fucking website?
Because they're paying all the money to Rape Ape to moderate the website, and so all their time was spent moderating it, not fixing it.
So, why would you think that they're gonna spend any money now on fixing it?
Well, probably because if they want that nice Fed cash, they got to get it back up and running. I assume that the government subsidizes it in some way.
Yep.
If anything with ads.
That's why it doesn't get shut down.
Yeah, if anything with the porn ads.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. Checked 2 more weeks. Just 2 more weeks and we'll have it back. Just 2 more weeks. The race to have the first thread be, "We are so back" is on. I wonder how long it'll be until they're hacked again. There's digital blood in the water and they've been shown to be incompetent and vulnerable. Whatever happens, I'm sure it'll be hilarious and only push us further into clown world circus we live in. This is great.
I mean, yeah, that's my...
Well, I think now that they've been hacked once, they'll try to update everything to the current stuff. So, I mean, at least it'll be like current generation.
They'll try, but the thing is, they don't have anybody there that's competent.
You're right, but...
Like, are they going to go hire somebody? Are they gonna find a chud to come fix their shit for them?
They'll use AI or something, but it'll be far less vulnerable than it was before. Oh boy, I can't wait to see all the good old 4chan things like nigger spam. Oh my god, why are you posting anime in an anime website posters? I never got people that got mad at anime posting on 4chan. It's literally a fucking anime website. Twitter screen caps. Rabbi Yahshua is king. Rage bait one post by ID threads. Slide threads. Oh no, pick of slot media attached. Green text story farming to screen cap. Important informative threads getting ignored or deleted. Nigger dicks and troon shit staying up 24/7, not being cleaned up by Jannies. 4 megabyte image vid limit.
With no sound.
Yeah, with no sound. The thing is, I kind of like the Twitter screen cap threads are kind of growing on me more because it's like there's a lot of stuff's happening on X and
Twitter's full of chuds now.
Yeah,
There's good content.
Yeah, so we have to distill that content down. It's hard to find it on X by itself. I got come back soon when I checked this morning. That's what everyone's getting. That's what everyone. It's coming back soon. Rape Ape said it's going slow. He just said 2 weeks though. They're trying. Something's happening. Since the 14th, the only thing you'd get on any mobile app was network error not found. Now it's this. And you can also use P4chan. Yeah. But nothing's in it yet. So we'll see. That's a threat, this Anon says. You will use Z shit website. You will get banned for no reason. You will have your Z thread auto-zaged instantly. You will have to filter 50 BBC threads, and you will be happy. 4chan goes away, nothing of value was lost. 4chan comes back, nothing of value was gained. Clown says X is honestly awful to filter through. I agree, I'd rather have it filtered through poll. It makes it easier. And also, when you have a lot of threads on 4chan, you get to see what Zog's trying to push. So, you also get that filter of like what they want you to think. Will the bullshit ban stop now? Apparently my IP has been spamming them while I was banned for a year and stayed in different countries, which seems quite silly. Well, you have to clear your cookies. If you don't clear your cookies, they'll just re-ban you for ban evasion. Makes me wonder if they aren't catching the mails since I used one of those temp emails. So Anons better be aware of Gook Moot is selling your day. No, it's your cookies, buddy. Clear your cookies. Clear your cache. And then change your IP and then you'll be free. Trump is blowing the fuck out Act Blue today, which by proxy means share blue. Pretty big stuff regarding shills. Yeah, that's good. Less shills. Luke says white babies won't fix anything. The entire kike system must be upturned and kike pseudo culture. Pseudo. There, that's what I was looking for. Pseudo. I was like, that's not the right word. Pseudo culture must be violently ripped up. Only then should we actually care about making children.
If you don't have children, there's no soldiers to do all this for you.
Yeah.
You don't understand because you're not old yet, Luke.
Yeah.
But when you're old, it's hard to fight.
If the boomers just fucking die off, that'd be wonderful and great.
Yep.
I'm not going back unless they ban Israel and India from posting there. That would be nice.
That has been a wonderful feature of all of these alt chants.
I like that, but they're all so slow. It's because all the boomers don't know anywhere else to go.
Because all the kikes and poos are not spamming every second of the day.
Yeah, exactly. I spent most of this time in Lefty Poll, and it made me envious to see how their mods actually work. Troll posts get almost immediately deleted, and the catalog is clean. The voice of the working class is truly heard and not suppressed by a plot of sellout mods, Jannies, and IDF bots. 4chan is dead. Its toxic legacy is everywhere. Yeah, I see. You destroyed the containment board. I'm betting people get told to go back to Soyjack Party and Kiwi Farms more often than Reddit was mentioned in 4chan's poll after this. I don't know. Soyjack Party is okay, but it's just like, there's not many posts on there, and the posts that are on there are just random. Don't really have any substance to them. I think 8kun is the most active, but it's Jim Watkins, so it's lose, lose, lose everywhere you go. Yeah, but are the mods going to be even bigger faggots? Well, there's going to be significantly less mods in Jannies, so that might be a good thing.
Lions and tigers and bears, oh my.
Lions and tigers and bears, oh my. Well, it's official. 4chan has become something awful. You can no longer make a thread without a pass. Hilarious. That I suggested that at one time.
Do all my friends know the history of 4chan? It actually emerged from something awful.
Really? I thought Moot made it to copy 2chan.
Yeah, but Moot was from something awful.
Ah, I see. Okay. Then we got on 8kun, we're so fucking back. See you soon, see you soon, see you soon, see you soon, see you soon. Damn, guys, I miss glow niggers so much. As do I. 2 more weeks. I need my tranny moderators back. I can't shill for Ukraine here.
You know, the word choice is kind of funny because it makes me wonder when he says see you soon, is he saying that the site is coming back? Or is that Shitwood saying he's gonna come get all of you chuds?
Gonna come get you. Yeah, let's all go back to the glow nigger honeypot where the power tripping trainee Jannies give you 3-day bans just for fucking fun. Yeah, there was a lot of 3-day bans for stupid shit. A whole bunch of demoralizing posts by a room full of JIDF Jews. The same threads reposted thousands of times by script fags. Lefties fighting their own personal battles against those big bad white people. Pajit shitting everywhere. Sign me up, Roach. Not complete. None of these are completely wrong. They're pretty accurate. But you got to filter through all that shit, and you get a little bits of little gems. Little gem here, little gem there. Guys, please come back to my APAC-funded Fedbot Glowy Honeypot. Green text, all we want is 2-day cooling off timer. Provide 3 emails for easy registration. Your current phone number, place of appointment, employment, and or schooling. And you must present us with your social security number. They make you use Coinbase now to purchase anything. And that, if you use Coinbase probably does have your social security number. So, if you want to use that exchange, you have to give them all your information and ID. This America says, I hope they get sharded again. It would be funny. But they'll probably update their stuff.
Okay, so it's kind of like trying to plug the hole in the dike after the dike has already collapsed.
I guess, but I mean, that was like
They'll do the basic shit of fixing it and bringing it, supposedly up to standards.
Yeah.
But if they're incompetent, they're gonna leave holes all over the place.
Yeah. Here's what you just said, Dio. This Finnish Anon. Finnish. See you soon. It's your police who sent you a message. It's exactly what Dio was saying. It's Shitwood. It's Sheriff Shitwood. Gonna see you soon. I'm saying here, Infinity Coon is comfy. I like the relaxed pace, and quality over quantity is nice too. I need daily shows, and it's too slow to have daily shows here. It's just too slow. You get threads from like on 8chan, you get threads from back in 2020. And then they're done. And you can never use them again. So whatever. As we'll move on to war. It's war. Sand Nigger war. Breaking. India has ordered every Pakistani national to leave the country within 48 hours. So, do you have any information about this, Dio? I have no idea what's going on.
Yeah, so apparently some Paki extremists did a genocide.
They did a genocide
on some
happening.
Some Hindis. They rounded up like 26 of them, I think.
Okay.
And they asked them all to say their names.
Aw.
Supposedly to determine if they were Hindu or not.
Oh, okay.
And they killed all the Hindu men, which was like 26.
Wow.
And so that has the Indians up in arms.
Aww.
And they cut the water going to Pakistan.
Huh.
So Pakistan now is going to be forced to go to war or have a bunch of their population start dying off.
So America says, I think the best part of all this is that both Pakistan and India have nuclear weapons. The absolute best case scenario is they wipe each other out. Let's hope they wipe Israel out, at the same time. That'd be
Clown
great.
World Archive says that's sand niggers versus poo niggers. No, that's incorrect, Clown World. It is poos versus poos.
It's poos all the way around.
They are both poos.
Yeah.
Because that's what Pakistan is. It's just poos who adopted Islam.
God, I hope we get a fucking nuke. We need a nuke in our generation. That'd be great. There hasn't been a nuke in... dude, people see big explosions that destroy one building, and they're like, that's a nuke. I'm like, dude, you don't even know what the fuck a nuke is.
Yeah.
You don't even know the power of... It's like a city destroyer, not a fucking building destroyer. It's a city destroyer. We need nukes again. Bring back nukes. Luke says Pakis are like 10 to 5% wider than Indians, so uncritical support to Pakistan. Let's just hope they blow each other up. That'd be great. And Israel.
Luke thinks eating a turd is fine if you put a little milk in it.
Uh-huh. That's a good one. Pakistanis are much smarter than Indians. This Anon says. This dude. India and Pakistan wipe each other out and drag China into the desolation and fallout for good measure. Unironically would fix a lot of problems. If they use nukes, they better use nukes on Israel too. They're like, fuck it all. Just fuck. We're using nukes here, there, everywhere. Do it. Use all your nukes. Nuclear poo warfare. Communists are right about Pakistan. This America says, I actually think they will escalate this to be a full-blown war, but only last a couple of days. Pajists do not have the same mentality as coward Westerners. Well, Westerners make a lot of money off war. I don't think the Pakistanis will make any money off war. Like America's industry is weapons and that we sell to foreign agents. So, I mean, like Ukraine, like the whatever the fuck, the industrial weapon complex, whatever it's called, the weapon complex.
Military industrial.
Thank you, that's what I was looking for. The military industrial complex loves the Ukraine war because we're constantly shipping weapons there that they get money from. Like, we give Ukraine money and weapons, and the weapon companies make lots of money.
And the weapons are immediately sold to America's enemies. And then we get to fund the fight against those other enemies.
Yep. Let's fucking go! Kill all Zionist bootlicker Pajeets.
Oh, that's the best take.
Yeah. One post by ID, Zitter screenshot thread. Well, So, better than nothing.
Does 8kun or 8chan reveal how many posts an ID has?
Yes. Who do you want to see?
OP?
OP? One.
Ah!
One post by ID Twitter screenshot thread. Wonderful.
Sure enough.
Quality. SARS Wars. SARS Wars. Any news or guesses on who they will be outsourcing shitted edits to now? Oh.
Indonesia?
China? I don't fucking know. I hope both sides have fun. Origami. This America says, I'm going all in on nothing happening.
Always a good bet.
They always talk a lot of shit, but then they never do anything.
Yeah.
I think they're just scared shitless to use nuclear weapons or anything because America would probably get involved. I don't think we would, though. You think Trump would get involved with Puji's nuking each other? I don't think so.
I don't think
give a stern hand wave.
I don't think America has the capability to intervene anymore.
I don't think so either.
Well, I mean,
He'll give him a stern talking to.
Yemen has shown us that.
Yeah. I would love nuclear weapons to be used again. That'd be great. I'm not expecting anything to happen, but if it does, it's going to be another drone war like Ukraine.
Yeah, drone warfare lets high population, cowardly countries actually be combat effective.
And it's cheaper than missiles.
Yeah.
It's like a drone's $10,000, a missile's like $1 million.
Well, like I was telling
Hundreds of thousands of dollars.
I was telling Josh the other day that China was not really capable of doing any kind of offensive military action.
Yeah.
But then I changed my mind when all this drone stuff came up.
Yeah.
During Ukraine.
Yeah.
I said now it's inevitable that China will dominate because they just have so much industry.
And
now industry is directly military power.
Yes,
You
exactly.
no longer need a martial society.
I mean, it's always been like that. We used to produce a lot of weapons and stuff, but now we're kind of like, the weapons are... We're producing really expensive missiles and shit, and we have to shoot $1 million missile at a $10,000 drone. It's not cost effective.
Yeah.
We need a cheaper way to take out the drones. We need, like, swarm missiles or something. Lou making unintentional shit jokes about Indians. Yep, I'm good at that. Unintentional humor.
They talk a lot of shit. I think they're scared shitless.
Shit. Shitty shit. Poo. Okay, fuck the poos. I hope they nuke each other. That'd be great. We'll end the show with universal basic income. Automatic economic stabilizer stimulates aggregate demand, labor market flexibility, monetary policy, complement replacement. I think I don't like universal basic income, but I also don't like Social Security.
Yeah. And
Social Security benefits a specific class of people that are not millennials and Zoomers. Okay, it's the boomers, and
of course, it's Gibbs for boomers.
It's Gibbs for boomers and cripples.
And we all know that we're not going to get it.
Exactly. So when COVID happened and they sent out stimmy checks to everybody, that really did stimulate the economy. I mean, the economy was getting shit on, but regular people could buy things from other regular people. So you could make money off of retards with a shitload of money. And it would be better to cut if we cut out Social Security and gave everyone universal basic income, the boomers would get less money and everyone would have money. Yeah. So it would be better than what we have now.
During COVID, Dio made so much fucking money selling exercise equipment and gamer chairs.
Yeah, so I mean, if people have money, they buy stuff. And no one has any money right now, except boomers. And what do boomers buy? Stupid big shit. They buy like cars and cement slabs, and they fix their home, they make their home, they buy like, they renovate. Exactly, renovate. Nothing that helps regular people. If Zooms and millennials had a bunch of fucking extra cash, they'd be buying actual things.
I mean, imagine spending $30,000 to change the way your kitchen looks.
Exactly, and that's what they do. They just waste money. They waste money, or they spend it on shit that doesn't really help stimulate the economy.
Well, in $30,000, that was like 20 years ago.
Yeah.
My grandmother would do that.
Yeah. Exactly. The more money they give you, the more rent will be. Fixing the crooked homo housing market will be much more beneficial to most people than handouts. Even if you gave enough money to even things out, it will be subsidizing entitled landlord parasites. Dude, if you lower the cost of money, you're going to have more landlords. So, I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know. The housing market needs to crash.
So the only reason that universal basic income would cause inflation is if you're printing the money to create the universal basic income.
And we could move the money, like we could literally pay off the entire American debt overnight if we just put that debt on the people that caused all the shit in the first place. Then we could eliminate Social Security and then give universal basic income. It would be, but like it'd probably be cost negative. We'd probably be making money again. And also, if you want to fix the housing market, you need to make it so banks can't buy houses.
All that money that we got from the Gibbs, from the COVID Gibbs,
Yeah.
is like $3,000 per person or so.
Yeah.
Well, if you average out all of the money that was spent during COVID, it's like $36,000 per person.
Yeah.
So you got less than 10%.
Exactly.
of the
Yes.
benefit.
I calculated that out because a lot of that money, like like $3 trillion of it, was literally given directly to banks.
Yeah.
It was given to banks. If they would have given each person a check, yeah, it would have been like over $30,000.
So if they had done that, if they'd given all that money to the people,
Yes.
that money would still be spiraling around right now.
Exactly. Yeah, they gave us crumbs. They printed $6 trillion and they gave us like $1 trillion of it, if that.
Not even.
Not even that. Yeah, which is just to satiate people for them printing money for the banks. So I mean, if we just eliminate the bank problem and the people that are causing all this bullshit and give money to actual people, the economy would be stimulated. It would be decent. It'd be good. So that's my take on it. You got any closing comments, Dio? Because that's the show.
Show's over.
That's
You're
the
free.
show. Yeah, the show's over. You're
You're
free.
free.
Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the actual news show. The actual concise news show. Wasn't it great? Wasn't it wonderful? No drama. I didn't mention Bo a single time until right now. Haha. Love you. Be free.
Night, friends.
Night, friends. I'm gonna go have some beans.
They go have some
I'm gonna go have some beans.
bean juice.
Bean juice.
With maybe a couple beans in
It's
it.
gonna be delicious. I'll trade some bread.
Sorry, I ate the last croissant.
Bye bye. Bye bye. Love you. Go watch Andor in the after show. You're not free yet. Go donate Muni to lose GiveSendGo so I can pay my court fees, please. I love you.
You're all free now.
You're all free now. Bye. Thanks for watching. Love you. I love all of you. Love you.
Looking at
Love
the
you.
stuff you sent, Clown World. Thank you.
Thank you. You're all free now. Thanks for watching. Bye.